when I was in my science class. So I went to a grammar school and it was big on, so we had like 27 science labs. It was really, really big on science. And one of the experiments that we have to do, and you might have done this too, was when you take saplings and or seeds, and we had this experiment where we kind of split them up into two, and one was given warmth and light and like oxygen and all of the things, and then these other seeds and saplings were kept in the dark and deprived of light and deprived of heat. They were kept in cold, and we had to then monitor the effects on the saplings. And I actually remember being, clearly I'm an empath, I remember being really quite, upset by the end of this experiment, that these saplings that were practically dead and how they'd been treated and how awful, like I was just like, oh my goodness. And I remember taking some of these saplings home and I planted them in pots and I put them on a windowsill where it was nice and warm, and I gave them light and I fed them and I nurtured them. And one of the things that became really, really clear to me, it didn't take very long, maybe a week or 2 weeks. And what you would start to see is very, very quickly, the saplings that had been deprived of nourishment, of attention, of light, very, very, very quickly, before long, you couldn't tell the difference between a sapling that had that kind of environment and one that hadn't. And that was a real big lesson for me in environmental and nurturing, because right now I think we have this massive opportunity. Like, I'm hoping with the whole homeschooling situation and everything that's going on, I do actually believe that we are having more time with our children, more connection with our children than maybe we ever had before, which is, I've seen huge changes in my children's emotional health since having them at home. But more importantly, that any kind of extra attention, extra connection is going to help your child thrive. And that, my friends, that's epigenetics just there.